A winter haze gives light to the vast expanse of snow-covered hills.
We have the beauty of the four seasons.
A place where farms settle into the landscape, the region fueled by labor, leisure, and luxury.
I think that our lifestyle is magical.
Where creative inspiration lies around every bend.
The culmination of art and nature and culture.
When Herman Melville wrote his novel Moby Dick in the heart of the Berkshires, he was actually here to try his hand at farming. The area still full of surprises and contradiction, where the sumptuous lives next door to the simple, where both creatives and those that find splendor in the outdoors come to vacation and live.
There are few views that awaken thoughts of possibility more than those at daybreak on rolling hills high above a sleeping village.
I do sort of pinch myself at times thinking, how did I get to be this lucky? I mean, I feel very fortunate.
Matt Noyes knows more about these Williamstown vistas than most. He grew up here and now calls the outdoor space at the Clark Art Institute work, sort of.
We have 140 acres here on the campus, and the campus is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's really an opportunity for anyone who comes here to sort of get out and sort of own a moment for themselves.
Own a moment. It could be the official slogan here in Berkshire County.
A wonderful place to get out and romp around in the woods and also get a little bit of intellectual aspirations taken care of as well.
That's the idea behind the museum's Snowshoe Project. Snowshoes for every visitor to borrow. No money needed, just a desire to get out and explore. A walk through a smorgasbord of crafted art. The exhibit called Groundwork, framing Mother Nature's own good work.
I think the Clark is very special for a combination of nature and art, which is, I think, quite unique in the country.
Museum director Olivier Millet says outside or in, it's symmetry of art and space. Art that reflects the spirit of a place and opens you to the experience.
When you come to the Clark, because you are in the Berkshire, there is a different pace. And for this reason, your spirit is already probably more able to welcome art and to welcome a different relationship with beauty and nature.
We travel east, passing the highest point in the state. At nearly 3,500 feet, Mount Greylock skirts the smokestacks of North Adams. This old mill city, now being repurposed, home to the largest contemporary art museum in the United States, MASMOCA. But few know about the abandoned spaces like Eclipse Mill, now live-in work condos that house the creators. We follow the lead of this painting to a bookstore unlike any other.
So here's my mess.
Grover Askins is less artist and more collector of books.
This whole room's art.
Everywhere you look.
How many books?
70,000 or so.
Hard to fathom for those of us who have trouble finding our keys, but Askins says he knows where all the titles are. No card catalog needed, despite the some 400,000 volumes he owns, some in storage units.
It's a fairly small percentage of my books. I've done this about 40 years in estates and book sales and wherever books are.
They end up here, piles of pages.
What's the reaction you get when people first step inside here?
Half the people turn around and leave because it's too messy, and the other half think they've found paradise. So.
Askins spent the first half of his career publishing children's books with Random House. He does carry some rare finds.
James Joyce, Ulysses, and it's the Gabler edition, which is annotated.
He now opens his doors to the public, a by-appointment only bookstore. How do you find him?
The real book people know I'm here, and others don't, but then the others aren't that interested in books anyway, so it doesn't matter. I hope that most of the people interested in books know I'm here.
The Eclipse Mill doesn't just house Grover Askins' books. It is home to dozens of artists who display their work in the hallways of the building. You can contact the artists directly for private tours. Coming up, Nicole discovers treasure in a trash pile.